Hey, hello, hopefully you can hear me. This is my first time doing VR, so let's see how we do. Right, this is a new game, Plasmatic. It wants me to walk over there, obviously. I've got to go there. My cables are sounding awkward. Right, I should free up my headphones a bit. I'm wired up, which is kind of awkward. Okay, so, you know, the wires are kind of in places and my hands are spinning all over the shop. I should probably pay attention to which hand's left and right, that would help. And put on the safety things. Now, if you are in chat, I don't know how to ring up chat with VR yet, so you might want to use the sticker to make some noise to get my attention. Okay, so we are still going on the stand, and that sounded very scary, that loud bang. Hopefully that's just the game saying, hey, you're ready and not something that's fallen over. Let's go to the tutorial level. That would be very helpful. Okay, right, so you can see my weird scuffed room layouts. That's the sort of area that I have to play with. Okay, so we're on a cliff edge.
I'm Spirit.
Hi,
the heart,
Spirit.
brain, and soul of Plasmatic.
But not the spirit
You've
of
been randomly
Plasmatic.
chosen from billions of Plasmatic users and have the honour to repair and
And I bet
connect your
everyone's
plasmatic
been
transducer.
chosen, right?
During
Hopefully you
the
can hear
process, you
me!
may suffer injuries and chances are you will die.
We will
Have
probably
fun.
die. Have fun! Okay, so that's a big scary ledge. Whilst I do have room to go off that. So we've been chosen to go...
Using Plasmatics, I have no idea what I am doing yet.
I mean, that's what the tutorial is, right? I have no idea what I am doing, Kit activated. And I don't want to jump off the
This
cliff.
timer shows you how much time you have left to finish this level.
What clock?
Movement. Move around the room to adjust your sight to the specific
I don't have a very big room, and most of it's off the cliff. Right, obviously, you know, use the teleportation movement, but also kind of want to walk, you know? Right, so we can't teleport down the hall. Move the room. Did that. Getting tied up on my headphones. Right, I should spin around again so that I don't tie myself up. To rotate, push the controller, the left stick, left and right.
Follow the instructions displayed on the panels to learn more about using the Plasmatic system.
Sorry, I didn't really get the attention of how to rotate it. To grab a battery, use the grip button. I mean, I know how to do the grip button, but like, what would you say to rotate? Well, I just teleported over here, and that wasn't necessarily what I wanted to do. Like, how do I rotate your L? Is it with the menu button? Shame I can't go back. Battery. I'm sure there's a battery somewhere. Hello. That's a battery. Hi. That'll do. That'll do it. Let's restart the tutorial. Then I can read things properly. I don't think I quite got some of those controls. Hello, spirits.
The heart, brain, and soul
Where's
of
the? I don't know what I'm doing.
You've been randomly chosen from billions of Plasmatic users and have the honour to repair.
Because I still don't know what I'm doing. You know, where's my? Well, what am I doing, bud? What the heck am I doing?
And chances are you will die.
Okay, so the mic's closer over here, so I should really come over here, and the wires on my things are tying around my legs. Have fun. You really want me to come back here?
Try using Plasmatics. I have no idea what I am doing yet.
I have no idea what I'm doing. You know, I went closer to the microphone so the people could hear me a bit better, but you're like, come back over here.
This timer shows you how much time you have left to finish this level.
Where is that clock?
Move around the room to adjust your sight to the specific mechanical elements.
Okay, move around the room by pushing the controller and the thumbstick forwards. Yes, I got that. Okay. I know how to move. To rotate, push the controller thumbstick left and right. Oh, you mean just click it, not hold it and try and do it on the direction. Okay, got it.
Follow the instructions displayed on the panels to learn more about using the Plasmatic system.
I mean, I used the grip button. I'm gonna stand over here, and hopefully you'll spawn the battery somewhere that we can grab it. Just use the grip button. It wouldn't grab the battery. I'm... Can you see my fingers? Can you see my fingers? Am I supposed to jump off the cliff or something? Because there's literally no way that I can get there without stepping off this ledge. There is literally no way of doing this without... I know my room doesn't have a ledge. But you know, it's still like, you know, it gets in your head, it does. Okay, what if I take off the headsets and go for it? Oop, that's... Because this is out of my environment, there's actually something there. There's wires and things there. Like, you know, this is literally, you're making me grab things in stupid places. Why will this not grab? Okay, PCs are right there. Don't want to punch them off the cliff. Like, it's inside of my PCs. I mean, I'm clicking the grab buttons. Am I meant to grab the orb? The orb something particularly special? Like, this doesn't move, this doesn't grab. The orb doesn't grab, but it's something else that we can connect with. I don't know what it wants from me. It doesn't grab! It doesn't grab. Like, where's this clock that it was talking about? What was that? That's the light bulb! That's the light bulb that I just conked. Seriously, this thing's impossible to grab. It's deliberately off this edge. I mean, it must clearly want us to walk off of it. Right? Right? Okay, I'm just going to quickly come back and look at chat. Hello, Bird Raccoon! Yes, it's a VR game. Hello, hello, how are you? Obviously, I don't have the ability to look at chat in the game. I don't know how to... Oh, there's weird things on the screen, huh? Okay, in the bottom of my screen, or not in VR, there's a clock and there's some other things, but... You know, I don't know how you actually access them in the thing. Also, it won't let me grab this stupid thing. The vive. So yeah, it's like, you know, it's a bit awkward, but we're trying to figure out, and the tutorial will not let me grab this. Right, okay, I'm taking the headset off and I'm walking it off the cliff to see what happens. Because it's too, you know, I get a little vertigo. So, you know, let's see what happens if I walk off of the cliff. Am I off the cliff? Okay. Am I even off the cliff? Right. So if I go over here and I reorient so that I'm as close to the edge, right, I'm going to have to maybe do this partly in VR. My controller did not like that. It just buzzed at me. Come here. I guess it really doesn't like me standing in places that are not in like the place that it intends. It's like, come back here. It's buzzing at me for not being right there. Okay, so if I go right to the edge, that's weird. Oh, am I out of the bounds apparently? Interesting. Right, okay, so we take the headsets off and we walk off of the cliff. You can't walk off the cliff. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Turns out you can't walk off the cliff. Can you hear me okay, Bert? Hopefully you can hear me okay. Obviously, you know, first time doing all of this VR. Bert, did I call you Bert rather than Bart? That's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. Okay, so... Right, okay, now if I walk backwards, this should walk off the cliff. Am I off the cliff? I might be off the cliff. But there's stuff here. And I can't... It's impossible to grab this. It is impossible. In the room constraints that I have, I cannot grab that. And it won't let me grab it. It's awkward. I have no idea what's going on. And I don't know how to even exit back out of this. Right, okay. Right, my mouse doesn't interact with those things. So on the screen that's been streamed, you can see a clock, you can see a vertical layer, and you can see a prismatic thing. But I can't get to them in the game. Which is kind of awkward. Okay, I'm going to type in chat, can you actually hear me though? Because I, you know, haven't responded, so I don't know if you can actually hear me. You know, just check, because obviously, you know, first time doing this, we have to try and figure these things out, right? Am I actually coming through on the stream? My controller's buzzing at me again. It's probably saying, come back over here. I am wanted in the game. Stop buzzing at me, game. I get it, I get it. You want me to stand on that specific spot right there. But it's impossible to grab this stupid thing. It's impossible. Like, I can't even exit out of this as well, which is the dumbest bit. I cannot exit out of that. Hello Streamlabs, that's a lot of messages. Thank you for flooding my entire chat with non-stop messages. That was very helpful, Streamlabs. Stop buzzing at me like a telephone. Like, I can't even bring up a menu in the game, which is stupid. Which is very stupid. How do I bring up... Like, I'm pressing the menu button, it does nothing. I press escape on the keyboard, it does nothing. And I need to exit this tutorial because I can't pick up this item. It won't let me grab it. Oh, I get it, I get it. It's buzzing me because they're kind of out of range. Get in on the action by slapping some stream stickers. Yes. Okay, thanks. You're not meant to do that for like 69 minutes, stream stickers, but I'll take it. Okay, well... This is going to kill the frames. As if you don't let me go into that corner. Right, okay, we'll just exit the game like this. And we'll start again, but without the tutorial. And maybe we can play it without the tutorial. Maybe we can play it without the tutorial. Bart hasn't responded, so I don't know if I'm even being heard. Right, so I guess I'll do it the old-fashioned way. I am being heard. Okay. Good. Okay, but am I being heard across the room? Is a different thing entirely. Plasmatic. Let's get back in. Okay, headsets on. Headphones on. Let's get stand in the spot that it wants us to stand. Start. Right, so let's look at the options actually. That would probably help. Grab by hold, grab by click. Grab by click might help. Can we test it in here? Standard control mode, soft control mode, standard. I don't know what that means. The vid with the blue bit. Okay, quality output, cinematic camera disabled. Right, let's start a new game without the tutorial. Maybe it will work without needing to like look over the clips. Who knows? Who's to say? Triangle fingers? Interesting. And we're back in this room.
I'm Spirit.
Oh, we start the tutorial even if you just click the start game, so we might not be able to do this.
From billions of plasmatic users.
Unless I change in the setting like that works.
Electronic plasmatic transducer. Remember that during the process you may suffer injuries and chances are you will die. Have fun.
Chances are we will die. Have fun. Yeah, looks like I don't know why I'm here again.
You should try using plasmatics. I have no idea what I am doing yet.
That would help.
IHNIWIAD kit activated. Clock. This timer shows you how much time you have left to finish this level. Movement. Move around the room to adjust your sight to the specific mechanical elements.
Yeah, again, I don't see this clock anywhere in here. It's not in the bottom right of my vision. It's on the screen, but it's not in my vision anywhere. Right, okay, we're going to have to go over there so that we can actually read this. Yes, we know how to move. We know how to rotate now.
Follow the instructions displayed on the panels.
To grab the battery, use the grip button. I mean, I tried. It looks like you can just grab it from far away. It looks like. Yeah, there's something wrong with this. This does not grab, does not compute. Like, we're as close as we can get to that. As close as we can get to that, and we cannot grab it. And I'm clicking, you can see my fingers. I'm going gravity, gravity, gravity. Nothing grabs it. No clock. No gravity. I mean, the game not long came out. Bug report. I tried. I can't play this because broken, unfortunately. And, you know, there's no way to bring up the menu and exit like this after hard close the game. So that's unfortunate. All we can do is reset the tutorial. What would be good is if you had the clock on your wrist, like a clock, like a watch, because it's not visible anywhere in this entire thing, even though it's on the stream screen. But, you know, we're not playing it on the stream screen, are we? We're playing it on a VR headset. Okay, let's not get tangled up on all the wires coming back. But this does not work. There's something wrong with it. We can't grab the thing with the controls that are meant to work. They're meant to work. I'm going to place these where they're not going to go buzz, buzz, buzz. Because they're being stupid. But yeah, we tried. We tried this game. I'll come back to it once some things have been fixed. Because the clock isn't visible. The thing just isn't working to grab the thing, so something's wrong. Something is wrong, and I have to hard close it the stupid way, because that doesn't work. Okay, so, well, I guess we're just going to... Can I still see in Steam VR? Now playing Steam VR Home. Okay, but let's mirror that so you can actually see that. So display the VR view. Boing. I mean, that might have been more useful than what you were just seeing. But yeah, if you're still here, Bart, hello, hello. If you know how to do VR and things, you know, feel free to let me know. We're just gonna Steam VR. I guess Steam. It's just Steam now. Just streaming Steam. We've got a couple of hands on the floor. All hands on deck, not on the floor. You can't fly into the thing. Right, let's teleport over here. One thing I did whilst I was setting it up is it's not going to do it now, is it? Okay. When I was doing it before, I had extra hands that came through the wall that wasn't mine, and it was weird. Okay, is it because I'm in a weird part of the room? Can I still rotate? I can still rotate in the same way. Okay. Right, there's my boundaries. What happens if I come through the wall? Okay, it doesn't... It's not doing it anymore. Okay, that's unfortunate. Whilst I was setting it up, an extra hand came through the wall and it just like shook my hands, which was very funny, but I have no idea how you do that. So we can subscribe to some extra rooms and things. It's nice that there's like all this sort of sundry stuff. You know, we've got a companion cube. It won't come and stab you in the back because they don't do that. The time is accurate on the clock, which is nice. It's an old-fashioned train clock. We've got a beefeater because London. I don't know why we got a unicorn. We got some sort of gremlin. We've got a list of Steam friends who are online and playing games and not playing games. And some of them are streaming, of course, at the moment. It's a shame I can't put my actual Steam screenshots on the wall. I have to take specific VR ones. Because I would have set up with my Steam screenshots. Then it just shows what VR games we have. Obviously, we're in the viewport. Space Pirates and Zombies 2 is VR? Really? That would be weird to play VR. We could play Stifled. Stifled might be pretty interesting because that reacts to your voice. And streaming in VR whilst being chased by a cursed VR monster. And you can't really see because it's just about sound and echolocation. Might be interesting. Might be weird to do that one. Then we've got a little giraffe. We've just knocked something off because my headphone wire just knocked something off. It's fine. We've got a weird little paint controller over here. We've got some cursed books. We've got a little cursed elephant. We've got a pyro from TF2. I was a pyro main in TF2. I don't know if they knew that specifically. Or if it's just always a pyro. We've got the worlds. And then we've got some stuff outside. It didn't save the setup that I had put, so, you know, I've made it more of a living room. And I put some computers. I tried to put, like, a display cabinet where I've got a display cabinet. I tried to put a chest of drawers where I've got a chest of drawers. But, you know, the same scale for this room isn't the same as my scale, because my scale is... My scale is this bluey... I don't know if this is showing up on the stream view, but I'm going to assume so. You see the wireframe? I've put that specifically there, because that's between the two desks, and that marks... That's where my... Okay, I need to put my arm back where it was. That marks where my computer setup is, where my monitors are, and like the keyboard and everything, and the microphone. So I can go, hey, there's the microphone, I speak that direction. There's where my two PCs are. That's where the sofa is. Then the TV's over that way, and then, you know, I've got the room, and then there's like display cabinets and cupboards and stuff here, and then there's a chest of drawers over there. Obviously, it's not going to stay oriented to the entire room now that we can just rotate things. But, you know, it's something that I try to do. And then we can obviously move around here, and then, you know, this is empty at the moment. It'll actually teleport over there. Oh, hands. And then we've got a Dallas face mask on. And I did set this up with the pagoda. Obviously, we could have like the human fall flat blobble. I don't know if that's meant to be. Hello, why aren't you detecting? I'm getting tied up in wires. I'm getting very tied up in wires. It's the human fall flat blobble. It's a shame you can't like customize that more if you were doing that one, but yeah, I thought the pagoda looks the coolest and, you know, it's like the most appropriate for the Zen view. And then we've got a nice view of the sun up there, a bird flying around, lots of birds, some butterflies, a tree. Again, the bird flying overhead. The shadow was accurate from where that sun is, although the sun's very close to the planet here. You know, made that thing have a giant shadow because it's actually a lot closer than the sun is. This place is sort of about to go supernova, you see, and you know, it's going to get melted into the sun because the sun's exploding, as you can tell. Nice view of the mountains, just completely on a different, you know, escape. The trees have been half cut down and dead or fallen over or something. But, you know, it's a nice view. We've got a nice little view. There's literally nothing else around. It is only us. A couple of clouds in the sky, but not that many. We're very high up in the mountains, as you can tell as well. The air is quite thin up here, so... And like I said, the shadow that bird drops is actually very close in its honour. Maybe a set loop, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it's a nice little room. Obviously, we can change our VR rooms and things, but I thought, you know, for a starter, we'll start with the VR starter room. It's good enough. But it turns out that Plasmatic is not working, so, you know, we can change, like, the top stream wraps, the environments, the screenshots. We can change things. We can change this TV stream with something. That one shows, like, our Steam stuff. I'll work on things. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. I'll be back when the game works, and I'll probably be back tomorrow with... Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. I'll be back tomorrow, if Fenozo's available, with God Eater 3. This is a shorter stream than intended, because the game just wouldn't let me play it. So, you know, we'll be back when that's fixed as well. We'll be back with more VR games as well, now that we are properly VR capable. So, bye-bye. Thanks for joining me. Have a good week, and I'll see you again soon. Actually, like, you know, I should actually salute with the hand. Like, I put the handset away to go, like, salute, and it's like, yeah, you'll totally see that, right? And I'll work on getting, like, a view of me in here and things, and we will... work on it. We will work on it. What happens if I go easily? I'm just sitting down now. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. I, of course, cannot place my hands on a thing that does not exist. But we will take all this off so that I can come and end the stream. And not get tied up. Thank you for popping along, Bert. Hello, Piglets! Hello, hello! VR didn't quite work out. We'll work on it. But thank you for joining me. Hopefully you're having a good day. We'll be back tomorrow with something else. In the meantime, have a good night. And, you know, VR will return once we've got it sorted properly. Have a good night, Piglet and Brock. See you around.